Hello everyone, today I want to talk about the Oblivion Remake and how moddable it will be. This subject has been on people's minds for a while. What happens if Bethesda or the makers of the Oblivion Remake switches to Unreal Engine? What does that mean for mods? Currently Bethesda uses the Creation Engine, which is very moddable. They've made it incredibly modular and they've also provided a creation kit to allow people make plugins. Now, it's considered good practice to make your game modular and easily labeled code. Purely for organization's sake, this also makes it easier to mod. Bethesda could make a game, then also release an Unreal Engine moddable kit to make mods. So simply put, a game can be made moddable by how modular it is and how well organized it is, as well as how easily labeled it is, as well as devs making creation kits kind of things for players. So if people at Virtuous create a kit to help modders add mods to Oblivion, we could see a totally moddable Oblivion remake in Unreal Engine. I think this would be quite a unique opportunity to see if Unreal Engine can handle an Elder Scrolls-like game. It'll finally put to bed that argument if Bethesda should switch to Unreal Engine. Now, there's a lot of reasons why they haven't switched to Unreal Engine yet, and those reasons will be discussed later. So, what Unreal Engine games are moddable? So let's look at a few examples. So there's Ark Survival Evolved, there's Conan Exiles, and Robot Recall. There's a few Unreal Engine games that are really moddable using an old Unreal Engine mod kit to unlock most things within the game, to adjust, change, and add things to these games, so it proves that it can be doable. With a well-organized game and an improved mod kit, you could make an extremely moddable game with similar or better mods than the creation kit and the creation engine. Of course, there's a lot of other reasons why you don't want to move to Unreal Engine, such as the poor shader compiler, the performance issues, which is understandably a big reason not to, especially when you're making a massive open world RPG kind of thing. But there seems to be more power in the Unreal Engine graphically, and from my research, you can basically make anything you want in that game. Anyway, this video isn't here to convince Bethesda to switch to Unreal. It's just to talk about a little bit more like it is possible to make modded games in Unreal Engine and create little packages that will allow you to add, modify, and put in things to the Unreal Engine game. And with that sort of information, I think Bethesda will want to do that. Mainly because it's, they can put the Creation Club kind of thing into the that sort of Oblivion remake too. Because we all know that they're trying to monetize mods and all that stuff. I mean, look at Starfield, look at, look at Skyrim. There's like verified creators and stuff like that now, and you can become a verified creator and all that stuff. So it is definitely something that they like to do, don't they? They like to make some money out of mod authors and stuff like that with their mods. So I believe that they will probably do the similar thing to Oblivion, as they will probably put out a similar sort of creation kit kind of thing for the Unreal Engine and stuff. And I'll be very surprised if they don't. Because we all know that PC players and PC modders can basically crack open any game and add mods to it. Because I think that's what they will do with Oblivion, of course. When that comes out, they'll add different armors, ENBs and all that stuff, and different retexturing and all that. So it's definitely something that will happen in an Unreal Engine sort of remake of Oblivion. There will be mods and stuff on the Nexus and all that stuff. So it's definitely, and it's gonna happen. And I think for Bethesda is very, right now it seems like they're very monetarily gained, so they're very money orientated, and I think they won't miss a beat. Be like, yeah, let's put out an Unreal Engine editor in for the Oblivion remake and stuff like that, just to make money and stuff, and for console players, of course, and they will put it under that. So yeah, that's basically the video. It's a little video about what I thought and what I did some research on. Like, so yeah, Unreal Engine games are very moddable, and it seems like there is research to back that up. It was just Googled it and found a bunch of people and a bunch of mods and all that stuff for Unreal Engine games and stuff. So it is definitely possible and easily done. It just depends on if Bethesda wants to go that extra mile to make a little bit extra money with the verified creators program and stuff like that. So yeah, it definitely can be done. There is not the sort of argument that there is like, oh no, creation kit, the reason why we want to keep it is because it's immensely moddable. It's like, that's true, it's immensely moddable, but so is Unreal Engine. And if done right, they can make a creation kit for the Unreal Engine kind of thing. Like a modder's resource kit for the Unreal Engine. It's just down to modders to learn how to make things in Unreal Engine. And if they have, I would say that they probably could, because modders are extremely adaptable and they can figure out coding and stuff. They're very clever, like all of them are. So I definitely think that they would be able to be like, all right, okay, we can do this then. We can make mods on the Unreal Engine and stuff like that for this game. Or they might just skip it entirely and wait for the Elder Scrolls 6. Which is still in, I think it's pre-production now, it's in production now. So it's probably still on the creation kit. And I'm wondering what kind of creation kit is it? Like an enhanced kit from Starfield? Is it Starfield's creation engine? So it's very interesting. I want to see what it's like, but I also want to see what an Oblivion remake looks like in Unreal Engine. Is it going to be as eye-popping as we think it's going to be, or is it just going to be like an overlay of Unreal Engine on top of the creation engine? From like rumors and leaks, it sounds like it's a total remake, like from the ground up in Unreal Engine. So it's like, oh, okay. So you're gonna make your own animations. You're not just gonna take everything from Oblivion and put it in. You've got to make your own animations and all that stuff, and adjust third person, first person, and add all those little settings in. So it's definitely going to be more enhanced than the Oblivion remake. It's going to be a remake, so it's a sort of a reimagining, but in the Oblivion sort of storyline, quest line, and all that stuff. Hopefully they'll add more to it. So we'll see what that will be like. But on like a modding scale, people will be able to make mods and for it. And like I said, all types of mods in the Unreal Engine. Right, that's all from me. That's sort of my 2 cents on, will the Oblivion remake be moddable? Is it the end of mods for the Oblivion remake? And it won't be, no. There will be a ton of mods for it. And if Bethesda are, on the ball and stuff, they'll make a sort of an Unreal editor kind of thing. I believe it's been made for like Fortnite and some other games. So it'll definitely be able to happen. Right, that's all from me. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.